The thing in gyms, you're working by yourself, you've got your own business and you own that, but you're not really on your own. You've got the mentorship of all the franchisees around you, because there's no animosity amongst the guys. They help each other out. They've got the franchisor in their region to help them as well. So they're not just getting in blind with nothing, which they would be doing as an independent. It's not that easy to start up a business with nothing. It's hard to get the work. The advertising's not cheap. And as a group, we have a lot of benefits with the advertising. I know that when I started many years ago, and Jim used to say, if you're converting 100% of your leads, you're too cheap. So I kept putting my price up. And it got to a point where my price was so much higher than everybody else's, and I was still converting 100%. I realised at that point, price wasn't the issue. It was all about providing the service to the client. If you tell a client you're going to be there, you be there. If you can't be there, you give them a call. You know, phones were a big thing back then. Not everybody had them, but I had one in my car. So, you know, if you knew you were going to be late, you'd let the client know. And I think they got used to that fact that they could trust me. So I was getting so many referrals and things like that. And it all came from just being the guy that wanted to help them. Every client I felt like, what if this was one of my relatives? And especially a lot of the elderly women. What if they were like my nan? If someone was treating my nan in a certain way, how would I want that to be? So I treated everybody that way. And it just came back to me in spades. Best advice, keep in contact with your clients. Let them know what's going on. Make sure they understand what they're getting. If a client says, I need this done, write it down. Always put it in writing. Make sure everybody understands what you're going to do and what it's going to cost. So the client knows what they're getting, and when you give it to them and they get what they've asked for, they're happy to pay you. They'll probably refer you to other people, because that doesn't happen a lot. People don't get that. They just get told, I'm going to do that, that and that. And then they come home one night and that's done, but not that. And where is it in writing? And there's conflict then. And you don't need the conflict. That's where we get complaints. Not often, I must admit. Most of our complaints are tardiness. We don't get a lot of complaints really these days for the work we take. But yeah, it's all about just letting the client know what's going on. And my best franchisees are good communicators.